And bang! Greetings, Willfield #1 fans and viewers. Scott Casey Gale here, and today I'm gonna give my review of my recap and review of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 2, Episode 8, entitled Under the Cloak of War. It was written by David Perez and directed by Jeff W. Bird, and I thought it was a great episode. I really liked this episode, and I really liked the Klingon Ambassador Dakwa, and how Nurse Christine Chapel and Dr. Mbenga felt uncomfortable with Ambassador Wa being on the Enterprise. So a lot of good stuff about this episode, and it was a dark episode as well. That's what I also liked about it. Okay, let's begin with the recap and review of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 2, Episode 8, Under the Cloak of War. The Enterprise is hosting Ambassador Dakwa, a Klingon general who defected to the Federation and works to promote peace. He is said to have turned against the Klingon Empire after murdering his own officers when he learned they had ordered attacks on civilians on the moon of Jagal. Veterans of the Federation Klingon War, including Ortega's, Mbenga, and Chapel, are uncomfortable with his presence. Flashbacks show Mbenga and Chapel's experience serving at a field hospital at Jagal and witnessing the brutality of Klingon forces under Dakwa's command. Dakwa invites Mbenga to join his campaign for peace, citing the symbolic power of a partnership between the two men who were on opposing sides at Jagal, and offers to help Mbenga find healing from the trauma he experienced. Mbenga rejects Dakwa's offer and eventually reveals that he knows it was Dakwa who ordered the attack on civilians, and Mbenga himself, who killed the Klingon officers whose deaths Dakwa took credit for. A fight breaks out, and Mbenga kills Dakwa with the same dagger with which he killed his officers. Mbenga claims that he killed Dakwa in self-defense, and Chapel corroborates his story. And I would rate this episode 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, way up, a solid 9 out of 10, and an 8 plus. Like I said, I like this story. I like the background story of Ambassador Dakwa and how he likes to be called just Wa. I liked how Mbenga killed him at the end, getting revenge for all that Dakwa did to him and Christine Chapel and in the past. So yeah, this is a lot of very good storytelling. This definitely felt like a true classic Star Trek episode. A Star Trek was meant to be seen. And now there's 2 episodic episodes left. Next week's episode is going to be called Subspace Rhapsody. It's going to be a musical. Now a lot of Trekkies and Trekkers are upset about that, but I'm not. I feel kind of weird about a musical episode of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, but I think it's gonna end up surprising me. I think it's gonna end up being funny and entertaining. Sometimes it's good for Star Trek to have a musical episode, because I believe The Way to Eden, which is a Star Trek original series episode from season 3, that was a musical episode, and the episode Plato's Stepchildren, which was the first interracial kiss between Captain Kirk and Lieutenant Uhura. In that episode, Spock sang a song called Better Drugs, and Leonard Nimoy actually improvised that scene. So I think next week's episode of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Subspace Rhapsody is going to be an interesting one. And I'm also looking forward to the season 2 finale called Hegemony. And from what I heard, that it's going to involve the Gorn. So yeah, a lot of so I think this so far has been a really good season of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. Comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you thought about this episode, and what you're looking forward to the next 2 episodic episodes. Also, I would like to give a huge shout out to Kyle Mullins. He's a good commentator he comments on a lot of my videos, so shout out to Kyle Mullins. And I will be back here either next Tuesday or Wednesday to do a recap and review of Justified City Prime Evil Season 1 Episode 4, and next Thursday to do my recap and review of Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 2 Episode 9 entitled Subspace Rhapsody. You stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out, and thank you for watching.